52 defeat at the hands of Eastern Illinois here at Johnson Arena Thursday. Lineups, first of all, for SIUE, just like Morehead State, 3 guards and 2 forwards. The guards for the Cougars, the first one, Christian Ellis, a 6'2 sophomore from Oakland, California, averaging 9.2 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists per game. The second guard is Justin Benton, 6'4 sophomore from Benton, Missouri, averaging 7.2 points, 2.5 rebounds. And the third guard is Jalen Henry, and he's a big one at 6'8", 220 pounds. He's a sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee, averaging 17.5 points and 8 rebounds. Actually, he's one of the forwards. The other guard is Jalen McCoy, who's a 5'11 junior from Montgomery, Alabama, averaging 6 points and 1.1 rebounds. The other forward is Keenan Simmons at 6'6". He's a senior from Michigan City, Indiana, averaging 4.6 points, 4.6 rebounds. Checking the Morehead State lineup, some changes. Morehead State has used about 6 or 7 different lineups this year. Here's how MSU will line up today. At the point will be A.J. Hicks, 6-foot junior.
Certainly a buzz in the air here at Johnson Arena for these Morehead State Eagles.
effort like we saw the other night. And Coach Spradlin probably was the most disappointed that I'd seen him in the last couple years. But if you don't come out with better execution and better disappointment, you can pack it in, because if you lose your first 4 games of the OVC, it's going to be hard to finish high enough to get into the tournament at Evansville.
SIU Edwardsville on the floor wearing the Cardinal red traveling uniforms today. Black and white letters, white numerals with black trim. Morehead State the home whites, royal blue numbers and letters, and royal blue and gold trim. Again, the lineups for SIUE: Ellis, Benton, Henry, McCoy, and Simmons. Morehead State with Hicks, Walker, Henson, Harris, and Green. Simmons in the center circle for SIU Edwardsville. Morehead State matching with Lamontre Harris. The Eagles will travel right to left on your radio dial as we open things up from Johnson Arena. Opening tap, batted around, loose on the floor. Hicks comes up with it for MSU, works it wide right, back out to the hash and curling left between the circles. Sets it up from there. Left side coming out to the arc. Walker turns it right a step, looks for help. Holding high, high right. Henson, far sideline. Hicks. Hicks into a double team, stops at the far hash. Right block extended. Green 10 to shoot. He'll turn left, kick it out near side. Hicks open from three-point land, bangs it off the rim, no good. Right of the lane, the rebound. Harris, a fake, a spin move to the goal, off the glass and in. Lamontre Harris gives Morehead State the early 2-0 advantage. Ellis up across the timeline on Hicks. Runs the left wing a ways, picks up the dribble, goes out to Benton. Benton on Henson, runs toward the right elbow, driving to the right baseline. Picks up his dribble, bounce high right toward the elbow. Henry stops, baseline 12-footer, air ball. Taken down by Malik Green of Morehead State to Hicks. AJ slows it down, comes up the far sideline to the offensive end. Left-hand dribble, bangs into his defender. Ellis gets the ball back after losing it, right sideline to Henson. Henson at the right wing, toward the corner and Green, 14 to shoot. Green will take it in on his man. Turn left, fake a couple of times to the far side, and Hicks 9 to shoot. Hicks backs it out straight away. Walker. Jordan on the drive. Far side Hicks, 3 to shoot. He'll jump and fire the 18-footer off the glass. Nothing else. Rebound Henry for SIUE. Left sideline Ellis. Ellis back to the trailing Henry. High right to Benton to the right corner to McCoy. McCoy curls out on the dribble. Goes to the right side. Henry takes it to the lane on the angle drive. Bounce back out to the line in Benton, and they reset with 13 on the shot clock. Benton to the right of the logo. Driving on Henson. Takes it toward the block. Runs over Henson. Puts up a shot. Rejected big time by Green into the end zone stands.
A little more aggressive coming out here in this first half.
4 to shoot. SIUE baseline right inbound. Christian Ellis, the point guard, will put the ball in. Ellis looking inside. Goes to McCoy. Right corner around for a fadeaway 3, and he cans it. 3-2 SIUE. Cougars shooting just 41% as a group from the field this season. Morehead in the offensive end. Walker out to Green, around the right to Hicks. Back out front to Harris toward the left wing. Henson down the wing a ways to the baseline. Double team, kick out Harris, threw his hands out of bounds, looking to maybe take that shot before he'd secured the pass. SIUE, that is, has been using, it looks like, Jay, pretty much of a 2-3 zone, which Morehead has seen a bunch of this season.
Ought to be used to it by now.
Down central with the left-hand dribble, Christian Ellis. To the right side, coming around, Benton for it. Benton on Henson, out top to Simmons. Toward the left and McCoy. 18 to shoot. He'll turn it to the right, top of the key, to the near side and Simmons. Down the wing to Benton. He'll angle in, kick it out to Ellis. Moves in. High left, 18-foot jumper wouldn't go. In and out, rebound Green, Morehead State. To Walker. Walker down central, offensive end. Coming top of the key with 24 to shoot. Right of the logo, Harris down the far sideline. Hicks knocked away from AJ. He retreats and gets it outside the hatch. Hicks on the drive toward the corner. Double team, throws it to the lane. It goes all the way through to Henson for 3, missed it short off the rim. Rebound comes right back out to Jaiman. He'll take it in from 15 and can the jumper.
Give a little bit of credit to Hicks. He's the one that ran the ball down and made contact to kick it out after the missed shot initially. Gets it, hit the jumper for the 2 points.
4-3 MSU. The Eagles peel off and defend inside the backcourt as Ellis, trying to work off a screen, goes toward the left elbow. to the right corner. Open, McCoy for another three, and he's found his spot as he nails it. 2 threes for Jalen McCoy, 6-4, SIU Edwardsville. Hicks down central, calls the play with the left hand, dribbles with the right on Ellis. They're man-to-man this time. Skip toward the left high post, Green. Hicks comes around, takes the handoff, double team. Gets it back to Malik toward the left block. He'll take it in on Simmons, turns, hooks with one hand, swish. Malik Green on the board. Morehead State's tied it at 6. SIUE hustles to the offensive end, led by Ellis. Drives in, kick to the far side, Benton, and Ellis traveled. Morehead State making lineup changes. Alonzo Chapman, Davon Cooper, and it looks like Londell King checking in, and we have a media timeout. 15:57 left to play here in the first half at Johnson Arena. Morehead State and SIU Edwardsville tied. Morehead State and SIU Edwardsville tied at 6 here on the game. Hicks across the line, right to left for Morehead State on Ellis. Looks right, bounce wide left though, instead to Chapman. Lonzo dribbles right elbow, back to Walker, coming around for three, scoops out, no, left block rebound, Ellis, SIU Edwardsville. He'll push it down the hardwood to the right corner to McCoy, a bounce, high right, Henry. Wide left, Kinchin. Kinchin trying to penetrate top of the key, wide left, Henry open, he'll turn and knock down the three. He can do that. He had 5 of 6 from outside the arc against Eastern Kentucky and scoring a career-high 35 points in that 85-82 victory over the Colonels. Hicks out front, left wing Walker. Left block King. He'll back down Henry, turn, look, kick it out, straight away Hicks. Hicks drives, left block to the goal with a left hand off the glass of in. AJ with his first 2, Morehead State within 1, trailing 9-8 defends. Ellis left to the logo to the offensive end to the left hash into his right between the circles. On Hicks to the right side at the arc and McCoy. McCoy on Walker. Back out to the line and Kinchin. Is that a 1-2-2 that Morehead State's playing, Jay?
I think it's man-to-man because they've been following through.
Kinchin on the drive, baseline right. Simmons open from 12. It'll roll and go down the drain good.
Might be more of a matchup man-to-man, but
Simmons with his first 2 makes it 11-8.
Oh.
Right block, Chapman has it. He'll pound his way in there, baseline, one-hander, in and out, no. Whistle foul, he'll get 2 at the line. See what's on. I don't think anybody knows yet. We've not had an official announcement.
We've been slow today on that.
It goes on Christian Ellis, his first. That's the first foul on either team in the game. Line left, Alonzo Chapman for Morehead State. 2 shots, first one on the way and good. Alonzo's first point as Henson and Cooper back in for Morehead State. Changes for SIU Edwardsville. Henry and Ellis out. And coming in will be Brandon Jackson, a 6'7 sophomore from East St. Louis, Illinois, along with David McFarland, a 6'4 junior from Edwards, Mississippi. Chapman misses the next free throw. Rebound, SIU Edwardsville. Simmons got it to Kinchin. Kinchin to his right to the logo, works out front on Cooper. Down the right arc he goes, standing dribble, back out to his left off the Jackson pick. To the left hash, high right McCoy, 16 to shoot. Bounce right block, knocked away, stolen by King. MSU with it, here comes Walker. Walker to the offensive end, drives inside the lane, kicks it to the far side, Henson. He'll come down the baseline, try to power to the hole, puts up a shot, blocked. He may have been fouled, though, before that shot as we had a whistle. That's David McFarland, his first. Second on the Cougars. They will call this a shooting foul, so at the line to our left, Morehead State's Jaimin Henson for 2, with his team down by 2, 11-9. Henson's first one up and in. And Jaimin now with 3 points in the game. To top Morehead State. He can tie the game with a second freebie. 14:01 to go in the first half. Fires it, not much rotation, but right down the middle it goes. Morehead State, some token backcourt pressure. Here comes SIU Edwardsville, game tied at 11. Kinchin down central, works between the circles on Cooper. Morehead State looks man-to-man. Handoff high right, McCoy coming from. Bounce wide left, McFarland. McFarland back out to Kinchin. High right for a long three, missed it, free throw line rebound. Off it goes to McFarland. They reset out to McCoy. McCoy on the drive left of the lane. Bounce to the corner. McFarland steps into a three and knocks it down.
Fourth three.
Yeah.
Fourth three already.
They've hit a bunch of them, haven't they?
Yes.
14-11. SIU Edwardsville by 3. Cooper. And I think we got a foul out on the wing on Cooper. And this belongs to Kinchin. His first, third on the Cougars as they send Benton back in for McCoy. Walker takes a seat for Morehead State, replacing him A.J. Hicks. Shot clock at 22, Morehead State, just inside the left hash of the offensive end, inbounding with Davon Cooper. Cooper looks, King comes over for it, hands it behind him to Hicks, coming out to the logo. Hicks just left of that big eagle emblem. 15 to shoot, puts it to the deck. High right, King out for a three, in and out, no. Offensive rebound, Chapman, and I think he pushed off to get it. Yep, he did. And a foul on Alonzo Chapman, his first, and Morehead State's first. Jalen Henry returns. Simmons out for SIUE. Morehead State with full court, man-to-man press defense. Down 14-11, Henry to put the ball in play, baseline left. His inbound tapped right back out of bounds by King. King just put up that big left hand and said, nope, you're not, just get that weak stuff out of here.
We'll put some time on the shot clock, maybe 32 seconds. They were talking between the referees from one end to the other. Nope, they're going to put time on the clock.
13:07 is what the game clock says here in the first half. Henry again will try the inbound with King waving his arms in his face. Bounce to the baseline to McFarland. Gets away from a double team up the sideline. Henry pass tip, but Kinchin caught it, runs the right wing in the offensive end, tries to cut inside the zone. The runner high off the glass, off the rim, no floor rebound, free throw line, Cooper, Morehead State. Eagles, 2-on-2, right wing, Hicks. He'll take it to the goal, put it up off the glass, off the rim, no whistle, foul. He'll get 2 at the line. And that's Justin Benton's first, fourth on the Cougars. Line left, A.J. Hicks earns himself a couple of free throws. A.J. with a field goal and 2 points, 62% at the line on the season. First one up, off the iron, and A.J.'s had some inconsistencies at the line this year.
Like I've said many times, if you're the point guard, you want to be in the game when it counts, you have to hit better than 62%.
Well, he hits the second one. Morehead State draws within 2, down 14-12, pressing. Inbound to Benton, wheels away from Hicks, and now faces up, behind the back dribble, gets him to the timeline, now across. Morehead State appears to be matching man-to-man. Benton rolls left off the pick, nearly knocked away out front Kitchen. Right to left takes the pass with 14 to shoot. Left hash coming out for it, McFarland. McFarland, 9 to shoot. Left corner, Kinchin. Cooper all over him. Kinchin Fades, fires a three, air ball, taken down by Henry, missed the layup, got it back, one fake layup again. This time it's good.
King allowed Henry to get the inside track, got the offensive rebound and the putback.
5 for Jalen Henry, 16-12 SIU Edwardsville. Hicks a bounce, wide left Henson. Henson puts it to the deck one time, wide right Cooper, left block Chapman. He'll fight inside the lane, lost it, but King takes it and scores it. Londell King's first bucket. Morehead State again within 2. Eagles about to make 4 lineup changes. The Cougars to make 2. Kinchin across the line. Works on Cooper. Again, Morehead man-to-man. Kinchin toward the left hash. Back to his right. Runs into King and Cooper. Wide left Henry. Long three, and he drains it. 8 points for Jalen Henry. He's on a hot spell right now after that big game at EKU. 19-14 SIU Edwardsville. Hicks out front, directing traffic against the man-to-man. Left of the lane, coming out Cooper to Hicks. To King, back to Hicks. Hicks on the baseline drive. The runner rims off, no good, whistle foul. And that one, I think, belongs to Benton. Second foul on Justin Benton. And the fifth on SIUE takes us to a media timeout. 11:15 remains here in the first half at Johnson Arena. Your score: SIU Edwardsville 19, Morehead State 14. This is the Kentucky Office of Highways. Edwardsville leads. Cougars 7 of 14 from the field, but the big number for them outside the three-point arc, they're 5 of 8, rebounding 8-5. SIU Edwardsville, Morehead State 5 of 10 from the field. And the Eagles have the ball.
SIUE hit 7.6 threes per game, and they've already got 5 this afternoon.
Walker to Hicks, right of the lane. He'll split 2 defenders, fake, lose the ball, knocked away. Henry comes up with it to McCoy. Set the lineups in a moment when we get a chance. McCoy to his left to the logo, works on Walker. Left hash coming around Ellis. He'll bring it to his right between the circles on Hicks. Run the right arc. Looks for help, still looking. Back out he goes to Bill Awet, a 6'8 redshirt freshman from Australia. Left side Henry at the wing, fades and fires over Harris from 17 and knocks down another 2. He's got 10 already. 21-14. He's been the big difference maker for the Cougars here this afternoon. Trell Thompson in there for Morehead, out top to Green. Open from three-point land, fire, scoops out, no. Battle on the rebound, Awet has it. Got it off to Ellis. They lead by 7 as they head down the floor. Toward the left corner, wide open 3, put up and in. And that was nailed by Stewart, Kevion Stewart, who just came in.
6 of 9. Three-pointer.
And Preston Spradlin wants a timeout with his team down by 10.
Not very happy with the three-point defense.
Well, Stewart got off a screen in that deep left corner and had an open look 3 and was able to convert, in Morehead State down by 10.
Well, as we said, they average 7.6 per game. They have 6 and 9 opportunities here in the first half. About like the women today. SIUE came out and they got like 24 points off the bench. Churchill, a little sub guard, had 3 big three-pointers in the first half. Greg Todd's bunch couldn't overcome SIUE. And what's special about that women's team, they're 4-0 in the OVC. All 4 games they won, been on the road to start the season.
Hicks, Harris, Thompson, Green, and Walker out there for MSU, down 24-14 to SIU Edwardsville. Just over 10 minutes to play here in the first half. The Eagles in the offensive end. Green around the right to the wing, and Hicks tries to pass it to the block on the bounce to Harris. Ball kicked by Ellis, and Morehead State will have a side court inbound with 20 on the shot clock. Well, they'll give him at the baseline. Walker to put the ball in. Baseline right, Harris back to the corner. Walker for 3, swish. Jordan's first points. That helps. Morehead down by 7. Ellis across the line, hustles into Hicks. Off the Henry pick, rolls left. Back to Henry straight away. Moves left, steps into a 19-foot jumper. Got it.
He's in a zone, Chuck.
You've got to guard him today, and you've really got to get on top of him. Deny the pass, I think, too, Jay. If he's going to take a shot, he's going to hit it, it looks like. Green out top. Around the left, Morehead State in the offensive end. Hicks with it. Straight away, Harris. Fakes, moves in, and, yep, he traveled. Morehead State down 26-17. Turns it over for just the second time this afternoon. Inbound, a wet backcourt far side to Ellis on the hop. Ellis to the right hash. Coming to his left. Oh, moving screen by Henry, who gets it back high right. Penetrates on Harris. Looks, fires from 12 over him. Back of the rim, no. Trell Thompson, a rebound, a bounce ahead to Walker up the left sideline. Jordan speeds it to the right elbow. Far side to Hicks. A.J. on Ellis, out to Walker. Wide left, Harris from three-point land. In and out, no. Rebound, Ellis. SIU Edwardsville, he'll do it himself to the offensive end. Bounce left block extended. Henry, cross-court near side. McCoy from three-point land. Off the rim, no. Thompson, another board for MSU. He'll take it down the right sideline to the offensive end. Give it to Hicks. Holding high against the 2-3 Cougar zone. Hicks to his right into Henry. To the right corner, Thompson. Driving the baseline. Trying to find someone to give it to. Lost it, but coming up with it. Harris falls down. Harris gets it out to Walker, and we've got a reach-in foul, I do believe, on Edwardsville. McCoy with the foul is first. Number 6 on the Cougars. And they'll send in Kinchin, Jackson, and Simmons. Henry, McCoy, and a wet go out.
That could be big because Morehead State's 1 foul or 2 fouls away from shooting. And the Eagles have only committed 1 foul.
Yep, 5th foul rather on SIU Edwardsville. Hicks out at the logo, dribbles with 15 to shoot.
6th foul. We just have it wrong on the board.
Hicks the drive, the scoop, the score, and what do we have here? Did we have an illegal screen set by Morehead State? That indeed is the call against.
No, they call it offensive foul.
Oh, that's terrible.
On Hicks.
Yeah, that's terrible. First foul on AJ, and not a lot of contact there.
Saturday crew in the OVC. Bad
call. 8:24 left to play. First half, Morehead State down by 9, 26-17. Will press. Really not much there at all, Jay.
Well,
that was really a no call, if anything.
What do we have it?
I'm not sure. John Harris, the coach of the Cougars of SIU Edwardsville, having a long conversation with Jeff O'Malley. Kinchin trying to get the ball to Ellis, finally does so right at the baseline. Hicks right on top of him. Ellis speeds it up with a left-hand dribble, left of the logo. Ellis forward on Hicks. Running left off the Jackson pick. Out top, Simmons around the right. Stewart open from three-point land. Fires, misses. Right block rebound. Harris for Morehead State. Lamontre takes it to the offensive end. Down the far wing. Henson coming down the baseline. Shovels it up and in.
Nice scoop shot by Henson.
Jaiman was 6. Morehead State down 26-19. Defends at the left hash. Ellis, and now he retreats to his right. Out to the logo. Morehead State man-to-man defensively. Around the left, Kinchin trying to go with it. Takes it back out top. Driving on Henson.
Walk.
And a bump. And are they going to call a foul or a walk? I think
Jump ball.
Jump ball?
Yep.
Possession light Edwardsville.
Immediate timeout on the floor.
And we'll step aside with 7:36 to go until halftime. Morehead State trailing at home to SIU Edwardsville 26-19. I'm Chuck Moroz with Jason Blanton here on the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Eagle Sports Network.
Okay,
that was really a crap. 3-point shooting. SIU Edwardsville 6 of 11. Morehead State just 1 of 7. Both teams shooting 50% from the floor. Rebounding to the Cougars 10-8. Turnovers to the Eagles at 4-2. Top scores, Jalen Henry, the SIUE star, with 12 to lead everyone. Morehead State led by Jaimin Henson, 6.
Pretty good game on the women's side of McCrae Arena this afternoon in double overtime. Eastern Kentucky beat Eastern Illinois 67-61. The men's game underway, first half action, EIU 16, EKU 13.
Ellis left hash inbound, 11 to shoot for SIUE. Between the circles, Simmons. Left to right, Ellis for the handoff on King. Driving left to the lane on Hicks to the block to the goal. Feeds it up from 5. No. Rebound King, Morehead State. Waits for help and gives it back to Hicks. Hicks flying down the floor to the offensive end. Stop high right. Set the play up from there. Looks like SIUE man-to-man now as Hicks out front, 18 to shoot. Left wing at the arc, and Walker. Walker with James Baker in the ballgame. Looks for him, can't find him. He'll drive to the lane, take it to the hole. The one-hander off the glass and in. 5 for Jordan Walker. Morehead State down by 5, 26-21. Trying to turn up the intensity. Ellis down central, works on Hicks at the top of the key. Driving wide left, Kinchin. He'll pull up free throw line. Dump baseline. Jackson open from 10, cans it. Brandon Jackson's first two, 28-21. SIU Edwardsville leads Morehead State with a basketball. Hicks out front, right side coming out, Walker. 3-ball, put up, blocked by Kinchin, but a foul on Kinchin. 3 free throws coming up for Morehead State's Jordan Walker. Second on Kinchin, number 7 on SIUE. That means Morehead State's in the bonus for the last 6:36 of this first half.
Not a very smart foul. Walker shooting the long jumper.
Walker, line left, first one up, switch. Jordan Walker with 6 points. Six-point game, Edwardsville. Walker, free throw number 2, up, spins out, no good.
Halftime score from Eastern Kentucky. It's EIU 29, Eastern Kentucky 19. Low-scoring first half.
Jalen Henry has re-entered. Jackson leaves. Kinchin is also out. McFarland has checked into the Cougar lineup. Third free throw, up and good by Jordan Walker. Makes 2 of 3. He has 7 points, and Morehead State trails by 5. Full court, Eagle pressure. McFarland on the inbound to Ellis. Ellis across the timeline. Working on Hicks out top. Bounce right elbow, Simmons faces up on Baker. Wide left, McCoy off the screen, moves into the free throw line. Oh, he almost walked with it. High right, moving to his left, McFarland with a catch. He'll put it to the deck and bring it back out to his left out front. Right wing, Henry. Stop, look. Dump pass inside. Simmons. His shot rejected by King. Oh, he absolutely stuffed that dunk try. Walker, wide left, open Hicks for 3. Off the iron, no. Rebound ricochets all the way out of bounds near the right hash at the far sideline. Last touch by an SIUE player, so Morehead State gets it.
I think Walker got the block.
Yeah, I was blocked off a bit myself, so it was a great block either way. Henson puts the ball in play to Hicks. Hicks to the right of the emblem, 5:56 to go in the half. Out front, Baker. Toward the left and Walker. A bounce and back out to King. Around the right to Hicks. Hicks retreats. Tries to throw it to the right corner. Ball kicked away on the bounce feed try. Ellis knocked it out of bounds at the Cougar bench. And MSU with an inbound there with 20 on the shot clock at the far sideline. Henson looking for Hicks at the right hash. Morehead down by 5. Hicks near the timeline. Driving it left of the lane to his right to the elbow. Wide left. Baker for 3. Heel of the iron, no. Rebound ricochets away. SIUE with it. Ellis at the left sideline. Bounce to the trailing Henry at the free throw line. Spins a pass back out. McFarland straight away 3. Rims off, no. Fight for the rebound. And Simmons knocked down. They're going to call a foul on Morehead State. Baker, his first. Just the third on MSU. Baker leaves, replaced by Alonzo Chapman. Reset the shot clock at 30. Baseline left. Ellis will inbound in the forecourt for SIUE. Trying to find McFarland. Can't find McCoy. Out along the left wing, Henry on King. Fakes, looks, still looking, puts it to the deck. Trying to find help toward the left hash on the bounce to McCoy. McCoy back to Henry. Covered quickly by King. 20 on the shot clock. High right, Ellis. Ellis on the move. Wide left. Right elbow. Henry spins, fires, scoops out. No. Rebound, right block. Henson, Morehead State. Chime into the offensive end. The sophomore from Indy. Driving right at the lane. Dancing back out to the hash. Looks for help. His pass to the right. Kicked away out of bounds again by Ellis. He was looking for Walker, and now Davon Cooper quickly off the Morehead bench.
Nice job, Jamie Carver. Over across the way, ran and got the basketball.
Can't play without it. Cooper will inbound with Hicks going out of the ball game. Comes into Walker. Jordan plays it down on McCoy. 17 to shoot. Jordan floats the left arc. Back to his right. Wide right Henson. Starts his drive and he traveled with it.
Yep. Tried to move before he got the basketball.
4:47 to go in the first half. Morehead State down at home to SIU Edwardsville 28-23. Cougars with the ball backcourt far side. Simmons unopposed, inbounds to Ellis. He'll walk it down central with a left-hand dribble. Right arc to McFarland. Morehead State man-to-man at this point, it appears. Out top, McCoy takes it as he comes out left to right. McCoy on Cooper, 15 to shoot. McCoy driving on Cooper, now Chapman. Far corner, Ellis. Spins it back out, McCoy wide left for a long 3, and he drains it. Well, I tell you what, their long-distance shooting has been outstanding today.
7 of 13. As we said, they only average 7 threes per game.
31-23, SIU Edwardsville. Right hash, Walker. Back to the right side, King. Cross court, left corner. Cooper open from three-point land. Clanks it off the rim, no. Henry rakes down the board for SIU Edwardsville. Up the near sideline, midcourt to McCoy. Angles in, he almost walked. Back to the trailing Henry. Out front it goes off to Ellis. Ellis on Henson. 18 to shoot. Ellis slowly in, driving on Jaiman. Jump feed, baseline right. Simmons from 15, in and out, And the rebound cleared away by Walker.
Chapman.
And they called Chapman for a foul against Simmons, well away from the play after the shot. Good. Alonzo with foul number 2 and number 4 on MSU. And that sends us to a media timeout. Didn't see what happened exactly. 3:46 to go in the first half here at Johnson Arena. Your score, SIU Edwardsville 31, Morehead State 23. I'm Chuck Morales with Jason Blanton on the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Eagle Sports Network. Lamontre Harris comes in for Chapman, and SIUE with a baseline offensive and inbound, and 30 on the shot clock. Christian Ellis will put the ball in play. Ellis floats a pass out high right to a Wet, who's in there. Down the right wing, McFarland. Morehead man-to-man. Bounce right block extended. Henry over Harris. Dumps it inside to Ellis. Ellis retreats and comes up the near sideline and curls back out to the timeline. 16 to shoot. Ellis. Wide left. McFarland. He'll drive in, run, fire, hit. Whistle foul, Morehead State. Possible three-point play coming.
Called on Henson.
Henson with his first foul. 5th on Morehead. McFarland now with 8 points off the bench. Averages 5.5 a game. At the line this year, 75%. Here's his free throw, up and in. He's got 9 and the lead at 11. Matching the biggest advantage SIUE has had today. Morehead State breaks some backcourt pressure. Henson down the right sideline, double team, spins it back out on the bounce to Walker. Jordan on the drive left of the lane. Pull up, 16-footer off the iron, no. Floor rebound, a Wet. Got it to McCoy. Morehead State having trouble finding the basket right now. Ellis the other way. The Eagles could really use a stop here with 3:07 to go in the half. Hicks about to check in. Right wing McFarland from Ellis. Off the Wet pick, curling left top of the key into a 3-ball. High off the iron, top of the glass, no. Harris rakes down the rebound, took it from a Wet and goes to Walker. Walker down central to the offensive end. Right side, Henson. He'll shoot the 3. Off the rim, no. Floor rebound, top of the key. Cooper tracks it down and goes to Walker, and MSU resets. Walker at the left hash. To Cooper, high right. 22 to shoot. Inside the right hash, Henson. Henson trying to back out. Goes wide left, Walker. Left of the lane. King down low. Harris fights up a shot. Off the glass and in. 4 points for Lamontre Harris. Morehead State down by 9. Defends inside the arc. 34-25. SIU Edwardsville. 2:12 to go in the half. McCoy from Ellis out front. Backs it up. Morehead State man-to-man. McCoy down the right wing. Out to a Wet. Around the left to McFarland. Toward the far corner, Ellis. Ellis retreats and whips it out to McFarland. High right, McCoy. Another 3, and he hit one more for the Cougars, who are just red hot from outside the arc. 3 threes for Jalen McCoy with 9 points. 37-25. Those threes, Jay, have been the whole difference in this game. Here's Harris, left side Cooper. Back out to Walker, back to Cooper, left arc. Against the 2-3 zone, he'll retreat to his right. Free throw line, King spins, fires, misses. Rebound to Wet. Took it away from a teammate, and they're going to call a traveling violation as McFarland pulled the Wet to the floor. Henson leaves the ball game. Morehead State making a lineup change. King also going out. Let's see, so it's Green, Walker, Hicks, Cooper,
Harris.
and Harris. Baseline left. Cooper with the inbound. Left of the lane. Threw it over the head of Hicks. Knocked away. Stolen by Ellis. One-on-one with Hicks down the way. Scoops it up and in. That was a terrible feed right there.
That's a terrible position for Morehead State.
37-25 in favor of the Cougars of SIU Edwardsville. First 2 of the game for Christian Ellis. Hicks the other way. Right hash Walker out to Hicks. Wide left Cooper. Against the 2-3 zone. A bounce. Right wing Hicks. Out to Cooper. Back to Hicks. AJ fakes, looks. Free throw line. Harris fights in. Spinning, looking, and 3-second violation.
Can't do that. Unforced errors right now could put you down big time if they can hit a shot here.
Full court MSU pressure. A Wet inbounds on the hop to McCoy at the baseline. 53 seconds to play in the half. MSU down by 14. McCoy inside the line on Walker. Stops. Out front Jackson. Coming up the left wing. Stewart around the right to McCoy. Bounce right block extended Jackson. In on Harris. Takes it to the left. Hooks. Misses. Rebound Green. Morehead State. Malik ahead to Hicks. Eagles are 4 on 5. Hicks slows it down. 27 seconds to go in the half. About 5 less on the shot clock. Hicks out at the timeline. Dribbling with the left hand. Morehead State apparently trying to milk the clock, and now we've got a foul way out front by Christian Ellis on A.J. Hicks. And this will be the 8th team foul, I think, on SIU Edwardsville.
Not a very smart foul with only 14 seconds to play in the half.
And A.J. Hicks will be line left, 1+1 for MSU. He may have been scratched or something. He'll need some repairs down at the end of the bench before he shoots the free throw.
Somebody can come in and shoot, can't they? Oh.
Morehead down by 14.
I think you've hit somebody in, especially shooting 60% over here.
Kinchin has checked in for SIU Edwardsville for Ellis.
This road trip's been pretty good three-point shooting for SIUE. 9 of 17 Thursday night against EKU. 8 of 15 this half. So they're 17 of 32 on this road trip.
That is excellent long-range shooting. Jalen Henry back in, a wet leaves for SIUE. Hicks finally back in there to shoot hopefully 2 free throws. It's a 1+1 situation. AJ lines up the first one, puts it up and through. He's got 4 points this afternoon thus far. 39-26. SIUE, 14.4 seconds remains in the first half. Second one on the way, got that one as well. 5 for AJ. SIUE will get seemingly the last possession of the first stanza. Kinchin down central on Walker. Runs the right arc. He'll jump, fade, fire, 16-footer, got it.
Well, that was off balance and everything.
And at half court, firing and missing Cooper to end the first half, and it's been all SIU Edwardsville. It's been all SIU Edwardsville, thanks to some outstanding three-point shooting by the Cougars. Your score, it's SIUE 41, Morehead State 27. I'm Chuck Mraz with Jason Blanton. We'll come back to talk about the first 20 minutes of play.
Show me the money! Show me the money! Show me the money! Show me the money!
When trying to do that. Now you're down 41-27. You still have plenty of time. You have a whole second half, but you have to have some stops defensively to get back in this game.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about that. Those are your second half adjustments, as brought to you by Commonwealth Chiropractic. Jay, we talked in the pregame show about the effort by Morehead State in terms of how hard they would play perhaps today, and I think the effort's been better. They just haven't played that well.
Well, you're also with a SIUE team coming off a big win at Eastern, playing well, shooting well, and they've come in here just like their women's team did earlier today and laid a thumping on Morehead State in the first half, just like the women's team did in the contest. Halftime score, EIU leading EKU 29-19. We'll come back with the second half after this timeout on the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Eagle Sports Network.
Texting while driving is a serious problem on Kentucky roadways.
I did that.
At 55 miles an hour, that's like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of crashes occur each year due to a distracted driver. That's why the Office of Highway Safety is
will have to rally here this afternoon to end this four-game losing streak that the Eagles are mired in. MSU trailing SIU Edwardsville 41-27.
Chuck, it ain't going to get any easier when we go on the road at the Cape and Martin next week.
No, it's not going to get any easier the rest of the conference schedule. Going to have to play well every time out to expect to win. And this is a young Eagle team that will be physically overmatched in some cases, many cases. Good team, got some good young players, but it's a team that's going through its growing pains. Morehead State will have the ball midcourt near side to inbound. Harris, Hicks, Green, Henson, and Walker out there for Morehead as Harris inbounds backcourt to Hicks. Ellis, Benton, Henry, Simmons, and McCoy for Edwardsville. Right arc, Walker from Hicks. Jordan retreats to his left, bounce left sideline Hicks, baseline left. Harris turns, takes it in, hooks, misses everything. Rebound taken out by Henry. Henry to Ellis, here come the Cougars. Ellis wide left, bounce left of the lane. Simmons splits two defenders, three-footer or two.
The difference in there, Simmons had contact against Green and he hit the shot. Harris had contact, didn't hit the shot.
43-27. Edwardsville by 16, biggest lead for the Cougars this afternoon. Hicks at the left sideline, double team, left block extended, Green. Green takes it to his right, turns, one-hander for five, off the iron a couple of times, a miss, whistle foul. And it's a foul on the floor against Edwardsville.
I think it's Simmons.
Simmons with his first. Morehead State with a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Baseline left will have Jordan Walker put the ball in play. Walker in the corner. Harris back to Walker from the corner for three. Clanks it off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Henry. Benton to Ellis. Here come the Cougars. Ellis at the left wing. Ellis now retreats to his right to reset with 21 to shoot. He'll work on A.J. Hicks. Toward the left corner. McCoy had the screen, couldn't find the shot though. He's covered by Walker. Out to Henry it goes. Wide right to Benton, 9 to shoot. To the right, and Ellis at the arc. Here's a pass toward Henry at the block. Tipped away out of bounds by Hicks in the far corner. 20 on the shot clock. Far sideline offensive end inbound. Christian Ellis and SIUE. I think they're going to adjust either the game or shot clock. Yeah, they're taking the shot clock down to 6.
Yeah, that's an adjustment right there.
Major adjustment. Ellis to inbound, looks for help. Wanted Benton, couldn't find him. Now to Simmons, handoff to Ellis. Left of the lane, 4 to shoot. And he takes it to the block, throws up a wild shot. No. Rebound Harris, and he got hit in the face Simmons. And fouled.
I didn't think they wanted to call that foul, but it looked like Ellis took a crow hop, a couple of stutter steps as he went to the basket.
That is the third foul on Christian Ellis. Second of the half on SIUE as Ellis will come out, replaced by Daniel Kinchin.
You know, Harris got hit in the face. You could always look at the replay there because contact above the around the head area could be called a flagrant foul, but Saturday crew won't take time to look at the replay.
Harris will inbound to go left to right, the distance. On the bounce to Hicks. Hicks unopposed to the timeline. Across the line with a left-hand dribble met by Kinchin between the circles. Man-to-man, SIUE around the left to Henson, back to Hicks. Hicks bounce right elbow. Harris hands it back to A.J. Hands it right back to Harris, right back to A.J. Hicks at the free throw line. Wide left, Henson, far sideline Walker, 8 to shoot. Jordan double team to Hicks, 5 to shoot. Right corner Henson starts a drive and he travels with it. Morehead State turns it back over.
Second time he's done that this afternoon.
You know, you get SIUE to make a mistake, Jay, then you give the ball right back to them. Morehead State's been its own worst enemy at times this afternoon.
You have to capitalize since you're down when they turn the basketball over.
Morehead's down by 16.
You don't have to shoot threes. You can go in and take twos.
Yep.
But we've not been known to do that this year.
Benton runs high left, back out to Henry, turns, faces up, shoots the three over Harris, missed it, free throw line rebound to Lamontre. Here comes MSU, Harris to the offensive end, high left, back to the trailing Walker. Walker on the drive to the right block to the goal, the scoop, side of the rim, no. Rebound Henry, up the right sideline, McCoy. McCoy to the midcourt stripe, comes across for the Cougars. Back to Kinchin, fakes, alley-oop inside, stolen by Green of Morehead State ahead to Hicks. Eagles are 3-on-3. Hicks on the drive, back to the trailing Harris, knocked away, taken away by Kinchin on the steal. To Benton. Well, you
had two people of Morehead State within 5 foot of the bucket, and Kinchin just stripped it away.
Yeah, it shouldn't happen. Benton out front, right wing Kinchin. Kinchin. Bounce baseline Henry. Turns over Green, fires, missed everything. Taken off by Walker of Morehead State. Jordan runs high left.
Hole.
Yep. Start driving on him.
There he is.
Walker, left side in the corner. Henson fakes, looks inside, instead to the baseline, and Harris. Harris with 16 to shoot, backs his man down, turns, hooks, hits, and he's fouled. Count it, and he'll be at the line.
I would do that with him and Green and King when they come in until their tongues are lolled out.
Second foul on Keenan Simmons, and number 3 on SIUE. And Morehead State will have
King is in.
Harris at the line.
Cooper's in. Harris, Hicks, and Walker.
Harris with 6 points. First free throw of the afternoon for Lamontre, and he nails it. He's got 7. Morehead State down by 13, pressing. They've got Kinchin trapped in the deep left corner. Pass ahead, stolen by Harris. Morehead State with another offensive opportunity. Hands it behind him to Walker coming up the sideline. Jordan backs it out to the low, go to reset. Walker on the drive. Here he comes. The scoop, the score. Walker with 9, and John Harris, the SIUE coach, wants a timeout. We'll break as well. 16:38 to go in this ball game at Johnson Arena. SIU Edwardsville 43, Morehead State 32. Morehead State 32. I'm Chuck Morales.
Bank is book for details.
Morehead State trying to fight back in the game. 2 straight scores. Press paying dividends, getting a steal and producing points at the end. Morehead State down by 11, once trailed by 16 early in this half. 16:38 to play in the ball game. 43-32. MSU down by 11. And the Eagles again full court pressure. McCoy to put the ball in. Wants Benton instead to Kinchin coming back to the baseline. He's with Walker. Walker chasing him up the floor as Kinchin left to the logo toward the left hash, back to his right, between the circles, coming out for it Benton. Benton well outside the left hash, driving top of the key. Falls down, ball knocked away by Hicks, but taken at the timeline by McCoy. McCoy on the move, cut off by King. Picks it up, wide right, Benton fakes. Cooper holds his position, lost the ball.
Again.
Toward the corner, here's a pass inside and a shot clock violation as Chapman came up with it for MSU. So good defense that time.
6 turnover for SIUE.
And the Eagles have it to go left to right 94 feet as McFarland will check in for Benton for Edwardsville. King on the bounce to Hicks.
This is where you miss Harris because he was warming up on the inside.
Chapman came in for Harris. Hicks to Chapman out top, hands it back to A.J. coming right to left. He'll run to the left hash with it. Now Walker at the free throw line, a foul away from the play.
McCoy?
Yeah, McCoy with his second. And now we have a media timeout. That foul, by the way, is number 4 for SIUE. SIUE in the half. 15:55 to go in this ball game at Johnson Arena as we step aside again. Your score, SIU Edwardsville 43, Morehead State 32. I'm Chuck Morales with Jason Blanton here on the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Eagle Sports Network. To get this game turned around, trailing SIU Edwardsville 43-32. Here with 15:55 left to play, the Eagles are shooting 39% to 46% for SIUE. Rebounding 20-18 MSU.
I think this is a big possession, Chuck, just because Morehead State's played better here in the second half, but you can't come up empty after the SIUE turnover.
Harris back in for Chapman. Henson right sideline inbound, 20 to shoot. King has it, high right. Wants Harris, tries to get him the ball, and now we've got
Simmons again.
I think Simmons holding Harris for a foul. Yep. Third foul on Simmons all in the second half. He's got
good
3, and his team has 5.
Good move by Preston Spradlin, putting Harris back in during that timeout.
Cooper, baseline right inbounds, 20 to shoot to Harris outside the right block. Backing Simmons down, takes him left, fakes, turns right, and scoops it home.
Got hit in the head, could have been a 3-point play.
9 for Lamontre, and Morehead State back within single digits, trailing by 9. Kinchin runs right hash, McCoy. McCoy on Henson, turning it left, top of the key. Henson right with him, high right. Kinchin fakes, looks over Walker, and backs it up now. Drives the right wing to the baseline to the goal. He scoops it high off the glass and through. 4 points for Kinchin. 45, 43, and 34. Now at the other end, Walker misses a short pop off the right angle. Rebound, Jackson for SIU Edwardsville.
A little wild there.
11-point lead for the Cougars at 45-34. Kinchin out top. Right hash coming out for it. McCoy on Walker. Turning it left, comes off the Jackson pick. He'll angle in, take it to the hole, scoop it up, blocked by King. Taken off by Harris, goes to Walker. Here comes MSU, down the floor to King. Toward the left corner, open Davon Cooper. He'll angle in, down the baseline to the hole, layup, count it.
Take it in the paint, put it up.
Davon with his first 2. Morehead State back within 9 yet again. It's 45-36. 14:35 to go. Kinchin inside the line. Henson gives him space. He'll run the left arc. Keeps his dribble, runs right to the top of the key. Now picks it up to the left side, off to McFarland. Kinchin with it between the circles. Steps into a 25-footer. The long 3 won't go. Right block rebound. Walker. 3-on-3. Walker left of the lane. Far corner. Henson for 3. Swish! Jaiman with 9. The Eagles down by 6.
Gets this crowd back into it a little more. People on their feet.
45-39 Edwardsville. Cougars with the ball at the left arc. It's McCoy on Walker. Wants Simmons, can't find him. Head of the key, Jackson. High right, Kinchin. He'll turn it left. Fake look. Gets it to the cutting Jackson, who lays it home.
Screen and roll. He rolled and it was open. The defense got back a little late.
47-39 Edwardsville. 2-3 zone for the Cougars. Morehead in the offensive end, left hash. Cooper from Walker. He'll bring it to his right, top of the key. Baseline left. Harris fights up a short shot. Side of the rim, no. Battle on the rebound. Whistle foul.
They're going to call it on Simmons. Fallon King.
And that's the 4th on Simmons.
6th on SIUE.
Green back in for Morehead State. A wet, along with Benton and Henry, return for SIUE. Shot clock set back at 30. Morehead State baseline right with the inbound. SIUE with 6 fouls in the second half now. Morehead State has yet to foul. Now baseline left, they'll give Cooper the ball as they move him over. Green came in for King. Cooper looks for Harris, threw it over his head. And we have an illegal screen. Yep, set by Green. He was well away from the play, too, Jay. Didn't have to do that.
He's not played well since last Thursday at Tech.
And there's Morehead's first foul of the second half. Near sideline backcourt inbound. McFarland for Edwardsville. Henson and Morehead State pressing. Back toward the baseline, and Benton up on Cooper. Benton the other way, right of the logo. Running on Cooper to the hash, out front to Henry. Toward the left wing, coming back McFarland. 19 to shoot. McFarland takes it on the crossover dribble in on Henson. Fights up a shot. It'll roll and go. Count it, and he's fouled by Jaiman. Second on Henson, second on Morehead State. McFarland with a tough shot. Was kind of flipping it over his head. Somehow that ball went down the drain. McFarland now with 8 points. A.J. Hicks about to come in for Morehead. He'll come in for Cooper. SIU Edwardsville by 10, 49-39. Line left McFarland, 75% free throw shooter, trying to complete the three-point play and doesn't do it. Missed it. Rebound Walker, Morehead State.
Only second free throw of the game for SIUE.
Walker the other way. Driving left to the lane. Pass to the left. Ball tipped. Green has it, though. Far side Henson at the arc. Henson backs it out to Hicks. 2-3 Edwardsville zone. Hicks to his left to the logo with 12 to shoot. A.J. runs into a double team. Right side Harris. Open look 3. Back of the iron, no. Left of the lane, the rebound. Kinchin, and a foul on the rebound against SIUE.
I think it's Awet. Yep.
You are correct, sir. First foul on Bill Awet, the Australian. And that's the 7th on Edwardsville. Morehead State into the bonus. Malik Green will head to the free throw line to our right, and we'll have a 1+1 opportunity.
That could be a big key, Chuck. 12:46 left in this game.
Green at the line, 62% this year. This afternoon has not shot a free throw as of yet. He's got a field goal and 2 points. Green shovels up the free throw, missed it front of the rim. Rebound long to Benton, and he knocks over Green. And another foul on the play, and this one belongs to Malik Green, his second. Morehead down by 10. Again will press as Londell King checks into the MSU lineup. And he'll return to replace Lamontre Harris. Far side inbound, McFarland in the backcourt to Benton, checked by Hicks. Benton from three-quarter court comes across the line. Right of the logo offensive end. Hicks swipes at the ball, nearly got it. Benton Runs off the Owett pick down the right wing. Bounce right block extended. Henry turns to the goal. Fires on the fadeaway over King. Missed it. Rebound Henson. Here comes Morehead. Henson weaving through traffic, directing traffic. Coming high right. Handoff right side to Walker. He'll dribble it back out to his left. Right corner Henson. Jaiman. Right elbow Green. Alley-oop inside the King. Catches. Shoots it in, but it won't count. He was fouled just as he caught the pass. Londell will get a 1+1 free throw chance as he's fouled by Bill Owett. Owett with his second foul, number 8 on Edwardsville. King has not been to the line today. He's got 2 points on a field goal. He's 68% from the stripe on the season. He's line right. King looks up, free throw, line drive, off the iron, off the glass, off the rim, and good.
Wish he could have finished this game as hot as he was at Jacksonville State last week.
Jackson in, Owett out.
Had a great game against Jacksonville State.
Sure did. Double-double, 15 and 12. Owett will leave.
We need his fat head around. Where's his fat head?
I think his mom had it. King missed the next free throw. Rebound. Henry to Kinchin. SIU Edwardsville has the ball. Benton across the line on Hicks. Morehead State appears to be matching man-to-man. Morehead down by 9, 49-40. At the left arc, Kinchin holding over Walker, looking. Back out he goes to Jackson. Right hash coming back McFarland, turning it left off the pick. Back to the cutting Jackson baseline on Green. Kick out to McFarland, far side. He'll step into a three. Rims out, no. Rebound in the lane. Walker and a foul. I think they got Green on this one, pushing off on Jackson.
Well, good on Hicks.
Hicks, I didn't see that. I'm not saying it was or wasn't a foul. I just didn't see it.
Timeout on the floor.
We've got a timeout on the floor. Your score with 12, or rather make that 12, or rather make that 11:46 to go here in the ball game. It's SIU Edwardsville 49, Morehead State 40. This is basketball on the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Eagle Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect pet? Start at all.
(13-8). Baseline left, Benton with the inbound and a fresh 30 on the shot clock for Edwardsville. Left corner, Kinchin around off the screen for three, and he rattles it down.
Nope, two,
just inside the line. Kinchin now with 6. He's shown he can shoot on the move. Walker at the right wing for Morehead with his club down by 11, turns it left into Henry. Left of the logo, Henson, far sideline, Hicks. Back out to Walker, wide right. Near side, coming around Henson. He'll drive baseline around McFarland. Lost the ball, got it back, fakes one, shovels up a shot, knocked down. Ball never got close to the goal, but he'll get 2 free throws on the 9th foul of the half on SIU Edwardsville. That one goes on McFarland, his second. So line right, Morehead State's Jaiman Henson for 2. Jaiman with 9 points, 2 of 2 at the line. Henson, free throw up and in. He's like the Hoyt Wilhelm of free throw shooters. A knuckleball. It has absolutely
even
no rotation.
Even his jumpers don't have a lot of rotation.
But as long as it goes in, nobody cares. Henson with the second one. That one has some rotation off the iron, off the glass, and good. Henson now with 11. Morehead State down by 9. 51-42 pressing. Backcourt Benton after the inbound. Has it on Hicks. Benton coming up the far sideline. Hicks right with him. He'll come left to the logo to set things up. Left to right, far side. Kinchin takes the pass. Kinchin off the Henry pick. Rolls left, top of the key. Spin move. Comes down the lane. Dump off to Jackson. Baseline left. Lays it home with the left hand. Dropped it, but picked it up and scored it. 6 for Brandon Jackson. Toward the left corner. Walker. High left Hicks. Straight away King. King against the zone to Hicks. Far corner, Walker open for 3. Yes! Jordan Walker with 12. It's 53-45. SIU Edwardsville. Benton across the line on Hicks outside the right hash. Coming left to the logo. Far wing outside the arc, Kinchin. Kinchin on Walker. Cutting right. Dump baseline. Henry from 10 scores it. Jalen Henry's first 2 of the second half. He's got 14 for the game. 55-45. Now King baseline. Put up the layup, missed it. Henry had the rebound. Lost it off his leg. Out of bounds, and they're going to give the ball to Edwardsville anyway. How's that possible? The ball hit him in the leg and went out of bounds, and Jeff O'Malley missed that call.
Harris back in.
Green out. Full court Morehead pressure. Eagles down by 10. Benton backside, dogged all the way up by Hicks. Benton across the timeline. Runs to the right hash. Ball tipped away by Hicks. AJ and dives for it with Benton. Benton comes up with it, and he walked with it as he took some contact from Walker.
Hicks, what an effort.
Yeah.
What an effort by AJ.
Tell you what, you generally do get that from AJ Hicks game in and game out. Benton will leave. Christian Ellis back in for Edwardsville with 9:48 to go.
Cooper in for Hicks. I think Hicks might have hit hard.
Cooper inbounds outside the left hash offensive end. Goes to the logo and Walker. Morehead down by 10. Walker wide left, out for it King. King puts it to the deck one time. Right to left Cooper. Now he's double teamed. Near side Henson off the screen for 3. Off the iron, no. Rebound slapped out by Harris, but to McFarland of Edwardsville to Kinchin. Kinchin dancing down the left sideline, out to the hash, and McFarland between the circles, Ellis. 20 on the shot clock, 9:20 to go. Ellis at the right arc, Kinchin. He steps into a 3. Back of the rim, no. Long rebound, Cooper, Morehead State. Down the left sideline to Walker. Ball stolen by Kinchin, but he carries it out of bounds right at the MSU bench.
Going to have to be smarter than that. Cooper just telegraphed that pass to Walker, and Morehead State's lucky to still have the basketball.
Left hash inbound, Cooper into Walker. Walker, right sideline, Henson. Henson holding, looking, wants Harris. Along the wing instead to Walker. He'll bring it back out to his left. Bounce left to the lane, Harris. Harris steps out, 16-foot fadeaway. It'll spin and go. 11 for Lamontre. 55-47. Morehead again has cut the deficit to 8. Kinchin inside the line with 8:37 to go. Cooper with him. Kinchin running the right wing. Up top straight away, Jackson. Left arc Ellis. He'll turn it right toward the top of the lane. Dance wide left, straight away Henry. Double teamed. He'll shoot the 3 anyway. In and out, no. Rebound Cooper, Morehead State. Cooper races offensive end. Davon on the drive, lost the ball. Ball taken out of his hands by McFarland with the steal. Behind the back feed, far sideline Henry. Drives to the corner, out to the hash and McFarland, out to the line and Ellis. Ellis on Cooper. Driving, elbow left. Baseline Jackson. Goes to the block on King. Kicks it out near side Ellis. Back to Jackson, knocked away by King. Back to Ellis, slips and falls. Whistle foul, Morehead State. This, I think, is Cooper. It is. Cooper's first. 5th on MSU. Media timeout. Morehead State hanging around, trying to give itself a chance to win this game. 7:52 remains here at Johnson Arena in Morehead. Your score, SIU Edwardsville 55, Morehead State 47. I'm Chuck Morales with Jason Blanton on the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Eagle Sports Network. 42% to 47% for Edwardsville. Rebounding 28-24 MSU. And the Eagles unfortunately lead in turnovers 12-7. Top scorers for Morehead. Walker with 12, Harris and Henson each with 11. Henry leads Edwardsville with 14. Baseline left, inbound offensive end, Ellis and Edwardsville. Left corner Kinchin, 20 to shoot, and now a whistle stops play just as we get started. And I think we've got a foul on Harris. Harris with his first. Number 6 on MSU. Baseline right inbound, Ellis now. Still 20 to shoot. Toward the right corner, Kinchin, fadeaway three, and splash. That thing goes down. He almost fell into the bench when he shot that thing. He's got 9 for the game. Now down at the other end, Walker misses a scoop shot, reverse layup, bottom of the iron, ball goes out of bounds. Edwardsville gets it. What? And Preston Spradlin and the Morehead bench is saying, hey, wait a minute here, let's talk about this. Now the officials will confer. Eagles think they should have the ball.
Don't think they're going to get it.
No, it doesn't look like it. 58-47, Edwardsville by 11. Full court Morehead pressure. Inbound McFarland to Ellis. 7:35 to go as Ellis comes to the timeline and across on Jordan Walker. MSU's man-to-man. Ellis wide left. Back to his right off the screen by Jackson, or Simmons rather. To McFarland at the left wing. McFarland directing traffic. Runs the wing. Jumps into a 19-footer. High off the iron. Rebound ricochets to Harris for Morehead. Here come the Eagles led by Walker. Walker at the left hash. Double team. Far side Hicks back out to Walker. Inside to King. A bounce. Turns to his left. 3-footer. Yes.
Nice moves. Got moved to his left and pivoted around to his right and made the little jumper.
5 for King. Morehead down 57-49. Time running down. 6:52 left to play. Ellis between the circles. Plays it down with a left-hand dribble. Bounce high right Simmons. Handoff coming around Ellis for it. Ellis retreats to the far hash with 10 to shoot. Now 9. Ellis moving in, driving the lane, takes it to the goal, puts it up, missed the shot off the side of the rim. Offensive rebound, Simmons put back, no, whistle foul, Morehead State. Walker. First on Jordan. Simmons will be line left, 2 free throws for SIU Edwardsville. He's got 4 points in the game. This year at the line, he is 8 of 9. He's not shot a free throw in this ball game. First one up, front of the iron, and no good.
You can say that about a lot of them.
Yeah.
They've shot probably less than 5 today.
Jackson out, Henry back in. The coach, John Harris, SIUE Cougars. Second free throw by Simmons, squats down, right-hand push. This one's in. He's got 5. He'll check out.
Update McBrayer Arena, EIU leading EKU 54-51 with 58 seconds to go in the second half.
A wet checks in for Simmons. Morehead State down 58-49. Some pressure. Hicks to Walker to the right wing and Henson. They're in a 2-3 zone as Hicks has it out near the timeline. Hicks on a wet. And they switched up into a man-to-man. Hicks on the drive. He'll take it to the hole, scoop it, and score it.
That was a pretty move by A.J. Hicks.
Faked the pass and took it to the goal. 7 for Hicks. Morehead down by 7. Been a while since they've been that close. Ellis out front with 6 minutes to play. Floats the left arc. Stop, fake. Out it goes to McFarland. Off the wet pick. Rolls high right, far sideline Kinchin. Kinchin puts it down on Hicks, comes baseline, runs over A.J. and picks up a charging violation. Third foul on Daniel Kinchin. And that's number 10 on Edwardsville. Morehead State in the double bonus. The offensive foul, though, will prevent the Eagles from going to the line. Inbound Henson to Hicks. Hicks across the line with Morehead down by 7. 5:43 left to play.
I think we're down by 8.
Here's Hicks on the drive to the right block. Fakes, puts it up, blocked by Henry, taken off by Ellis. Ellis down the near sideline, back to the trailing Henry. Right side McFarland, angle drive, takes it to the hole around King. Scoop, miss, rebound Londell. A.J. Hicks down the floor, Left angle, Walker, he'll drive, take it to the hole, stripped of the ball by Kinchin. Down the floor, wide open, McFarland. He'll take it and stuff it. He's got 10. 60-51. Edwardsville, 5:10 left to go. Hicks on the right angle drive. He'll take it, lay it home, and he's fouled. Count it, and send him to the line. That foul's on Awet, his third. 9 points now for A.J. Hicks as McCoy comes in for McFarland. So you're saying that shot by Kinchin, they ruled a 2 earlier. They've changed to a 3. Is that correct?
He has 9 points, right? Kinchin.
I've got him with 9 right now.
Yeah. Ellis with 2, 14 to Henry, 12 to McCoy. I think we had it right. I think the scorers had it wrong.
Hicks missed the free throw, but got his own rebound. He's in the left corner. Throws it out high right, Henson. He'll shoot the 3. In and out, no. Offensive rebound, King, putback, wouldn't go. Rebound slap, and it's taken off by Kinchin of SIU Edwardsville. Oh, that shot would have been big to hit either one of them.
Well, we need to get the correct score up so we know what we need to go for.
Yeah, we'll have to check during the break. Right now it's listed as 60-53 on the board. Kinchin at the left wing, curls right, into a 19-foot jumper, in and out, no. King rakes down the rebound, bounce ahead right sideline, Henson. Jaiman speeds it to the offensive end, works top of the key. He'll drive to the right of the lane, take it to the hole, and scoop it up and in. Won't count. Whistle.
Charge.
And a charging violation.
Gee whiz.
On Jaiman Henson, are you kidding me? Third on Henson. Morehead State's 8th.
Wow.
What did you see?
I saw contact, but I saw contact all day that they haven't called.
McCoy to inbound to go 94 feet. Morehead pressing. Inbound to Ellis. Ellis being tracked right now by Jordan Walker. Ellis across the timeline with 4:22 left to go. His team leads by 7. Right wing Kinchin. Back up top Simmons. Down low Henry. Wraparound layup. It's in. Henry was 16. They lead by 9. Morehead hustles offensive end with 4:06 to play. Hicks out front. Runs the left wing to the baseline. Feeds it back to the trailing Harris, who scores it with a right hand. 13 for Lamontre. 62-55 with 3:50 left to go. SIU Edwardsville. Ellis. Right wing coming around McCoy on Hicks. Turning it left. Back to Henry. Right of the lane on Harris. Back out to the hash and McCoy. Bounce back to Henry. Henry on Harris. Shoots the 16-footer over him. Missed it. Rebound Henson. To Hicks. Here comes MSU. A.J. left wing Henson. Far corner Harris. Harris holding, looking. A bounce and back to the hash and Henson out to the line and Hicks. 3:19 to go. Now 15 to shoot. Hicks working out top. Driving in. Runner from the left block. Missed the shot but drew the foul with 9 to shoot. 3:11 to play. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll come back in just a moment. 3:11 to go here at Johnson Arena. Your score, it's SIU Edwardsville 62. Morehead State 55. I'm Chuck Morales with Jason Blatt here on the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Eagle Sports Network.
official stats. SIU 63, Morehead State 55. On the scoreboard, it says 62-55. They're going to review the shot that the official stats, and we gave Kitchen a 3. So we'll have to see if they gave it a 3, gave it a 2. But that makes a difference right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you're figuring out strategy on the Morehead State bench, you need to know how far behind you are. It's either 7 or 8.
Well, they must have gave it a 2.
It says 63-55 on the official score sheet we were just given.
Yeah.
And they've still got it at 62-55 on the scoreboard.
Quit playing the music and explain. Well,
A.J. Hicks is at the line, so
I guess Kinchard's shot was a 2.
Hicks, free throw up and in.
We have 100 people over there, and we can't explain it to the people.
10 points for A.J. here this afternoon. Score says 62-56 on the board.
Let's go with that.
Hicks with the next one, up and through.
This is right? Okay, they got it right now.
So it says 62-57. Morehead State down by 5. 3:07 to go as Ellis to the line. Across on Walker. Here they come right to left, the Cougars. Ellis runs the right wing. Bounce baseline. Off to Henry. Fights to the goal. Stuffed by King. Jump ball called. Or was it a foul?
Jump ball. It'll be SIUE basketball.
With 14 to shoot. Cougars have it. Baseline right. Ellis looks inside. Still looking. Bounce down low. McFarland fights up a layup and through it goes.
Too easy.
He's got 12. The lead at 64-57 for SIUE. Walker out front, Hicks. Back to Walker, left corner Henson. 2-3 zone, Edwardsville. Back to Walker, far hash. Walker to the right wing. A.J. Hicks. The 3 scoops out, no. Right block rebound, Ellis with 2:29 to go. Ellis down the floor to McFarland. Pulls it up, goes out to the hash, near side to Ellis.
They're going to take some time off each possession.
Henry with it. To the right hash, McCoy. 18 to shoot. Left side, Ellis. Bounce, left side of the lane. Henry in on King. Turns to his left, fades, fires, misses. Offensive rebound, Ellis. Throws it off the leg of Harris out of bounds, and Morehead State doesn't block out on the rebound and pays for it.
Got 3 white shirts around. Ellis snuck in and got the rebound.
Shouldn't have. 2:07 to play. MSU down by 7. Christian Ellis will put the ball in. Got to get a stop here.
Yeah, now we have a timeout. SIUE. And it will be a 30-second timeout after the game. Chuck will be naming his Papa John's play of the game. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Kind of missed that today in the press room.
Yeah, I did too. You know, Jay, a lot of things play into the result of a ball game, whether it's a win or a loss. But this last flurry of action, Morehead State misses the 3 by Hicks. Down at the other end, they force a bad shot by Edwardsville's Henry. He misses, but then Ellis sneaks in and gets the rebound. You hit that shot down at the other end, you get a stop. I mean, you're talking about a very close ball game, a 4-point game here, going down to the wire.
Well, you don't have, we've said this once, we've said it 1,000 times, don't have to shoot the 3 right now. You have a chance to go in and take the 2, play good defense, get a stop, go down, get another 2. Now, if it's open and you're hitting 3s, go ahead and take it. But Morehead State, the last check was 3 of 17 from 3s.
Baseline right, inbounding Ellis. Finds McCoy in the far corner. He'll dribble it back out to the hash. Leaves it out front of the hop for Ellis. 2 minutes to play. Cougars by 7, 64-57.
They're going to spread this out a little bit, playing 1-4 low stack.
15 to shoot. Ellis at the timeline. Walker is backed way off near the top of the key. 10 to shoot. Ellis just standing and dribbling, now starting forward. 7 to shoot. Dumps it off to Henry straight away. Gets King in the air. Nearly lost it. Got it back, though. Wide left, McFarland. 1 to shoot. He'll fire a 3 and miss. Free throw line rebound, Henry, and they reset.
Gee whiz. Have to get a rebound there.
Ellis has it. Yeah, you got to get that rebound. 1:30 to go, and now Walker has to foul Ellis out near the timeline. Second on Jordan. 9th on Morehead State. Christian Ellis, line left, will have one on the bonus for SIU Edwardsville. He's a 49% free throw shooter. He's got a field goal and 2 points for this game. This will be his first free throw. The lefty puts it up and in naturally.
Cougars 3 of 5.
65, yeah.
3 of 5 from the free throw line with 1:29 to play.
Ellis with the second one, missed it. King took the rebound down. Now they pile up on the floor. About 4 or 5 players, and whistle stops play. Possession like Morehead State.
Well, if you'd have lost that one, it might have been over.
Yeah, well, as it is, it's going to be very tough. Down by 8, Morehead State has the ball, 1:26 to play. And some backcourt pressure by SIU Edwardsville. Inbound, Henson to Hicks. He'll be chased all the way up by Ellis. AJ near the right sideline, brings it to the corner, and Harris out to Hicks. Hicks out front against that 2-3 zone. Right corner, Walker around for 3. High off the rim, no. Offensive rebound, King knocked away from him, out of bounds. And they'll give it back to MSU with 1:09 to go.
Morehead State with 3 timeouts remaining. Still a chance.
Hicks will inbound for MSU. Again, 1:09 to go. Hicks, left corner, Walker. Ellis on him. He'll drive the baseline. Triple team, puts up a shot, and it goes in from 10. Somehow, some way. Morehead down by 6.
Now we have
a backcourt foul by Walker as he nailed Ellis, who had caught the inbound pass. Third on Jordan.
Not a bad foul.
And that's the guy to foul, a 49% free throw shooter. 59.6 seconds to play. MSU down by 6. But that's the 10th Morehead foul, so Edwardsville in the double bonus, meaning Ellis will get 2 tries, line left.
Surprised Morehead State didn't call a timeout to stop the clock.
And the first one by Ellis, nothing but net. He's got 4 points. He's 2 of 3 at the line. 66-59, Edwardsville. Ellis pounds it down. The lefty looks up. The second free throw, missed it. King, the rebound, took it away and got it to Hicks. Down the floor, left sideline, Walker. Out to Hicks, to Harris. Fakes, coming around for it. Hicks on the handoff. AJ on the drive. Pass inside. Retreats now to the far corner as the ball was batted back to him. Out front, Henson, 42 seconds to go. The runner from 5. Front of the iron, no. Rebound, Ellis, 37 seconds to go. Bounce back to McCoy, who's fouled.
Possession
by King.
Possession took too long to get a shot off. Had 16 seconds of a possession. When you're down 66-59 with less than a minute to play, probably ought to get a couple shots up.
Now McCoy to the other end for 2 free throws for SIU Edwardsville. Cougars on top, 66-59 with 34.8 seconds to go. McCoy, line left, cans the first one. 13 points in the game for him. Some fans starting to file out of this place. Edwardsville by 8, and now make it 9 as McCoy sinks the second freebie. Inbound Henson to Hicks, 33 seconds to go. Jump feed ahead, Walker, right wing offensive end, double team, out to Hicks. Around to Henson, left corner, 3 ball put up by Harris, yes.
Morehead State calls timeout. They have 2 remaining with 25.1 seconds to play.
Down by 9, 68-59.
30-second timeout.
16 points now for Lamontre Harris.
Morehead State back in action coming up Thursday. Road trip, Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Martin, Tennessee will be playing at the Show Me Center Thursday evening. 6:30 will be the air time for tip-off time for the women's game. 6:15. No, is it 6:15?
6:15, yes.
6:15. So 6 o'clock will be the air time. And then about 30 minutes after that, Chuck will join us for the men's contest. And then, as we always do at Cape, we'll go back to the hotel and freeze because it doesn't matter when we go there.
We could go there in July and it would be 10 degrees.
I'll tell you, it can't be as cold as it was this morning in Oil Springs, Kentucky, because it was cold.
25.1 seconds to go. McFarland to inbound. Baseline right to go the distance for Edwardsville. His team leads 68-62. Now the inbound stolen by Hicks. Saves it into Walker somehow. Jordan back out to Henson, around the right to Harris. Another three. Off the iron, no. They battle for the rebound. Henson has it. Put back from 5. In and out, no. 12 seconds to go. They fight for this rebound. Saved in by McFarland. Far corner, Kinchin found by King.
Can't tell me there was no foul down underneath. A lot of contact down underneath the Eagle bucket.
9.3 seconds to go. Kinchin, the 6'3" junior from Atlanta. Line left, 2 free throws after being fouled by King. His team leads by 6. Free throw up and in.
I think Preston Spradlin was agreeing with us. He's upset. There wasn't anything called.
Kinchin with the second one. Floats it up with the right hand. Got it. And it's an 8-point lead for SIU Edwardsville. Kinchin out. As they've got Ellis, McFarland, McCoy, Owett, and Henry on the floor with 9.3 seconds to go and an 8-point lead. Full court pressure as Henson inbounds to Hicks. Hicks weaving his way to the offensive end. Hicks down the right wing. The running three-pointer swish.
Timeout, Morehead State. They have 1 left.
A.J. Hicks with a circus shot right there. Has 14 points and MSU down by 5. Jay, pretty good second half effort by the Eagles, but perhaps too little too late.
They played with much more intensity, I think, in this game. Just, you have to give SIUE.
It's one letter short.
Yeah, SIUE, a lot of credit. I was reading their game notes. You're not supposed to call them SIU Edwardsville. They want SIUE.
Well, they can fire me if they want to.
That's what was tearing me up in the women's game. I'm used to calling them Edwardsville, too, and reading their game notes, they don't like that. So, sorry.
I will be happy to take a letter of complaint from them and deposit it in the circular file.
I think they'll file it with the FCC. But Morehead State played better tonight. Still not going to get a win in the Ohio Valley Conference, but it's one of those situations where you go on the road, and we'll see what happens Thursday and Saturday. While we have time, let's step out 10 seconds for station identification here on the Eagle Sports Network.
You're in tune to Ivy 96.3 FM, WIVY Morehead, the flagship station of Morehead State University Athletics.
3.6 seconds to go. Edwardsville with the ball, leading Morehead State 70-65. Cougars baseline right to go 94 on the inbound. Full court, Eagle pressure. McFarland gets the ball in the Kinchin. Ball stolen by Walker. He'll shoot the three. Off the rim, no, as the game ends. And SIU Edwardsville will leave with 2 wins here in Kentucky, beating Eastern Kentucky Thursday, and now Morehead State by a final score of 70-65 at Johnson Arena. I'm Chuck Moraz along with Jason Blanton.